What's up guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Faith Matini, and in today's video we are going to be deep cleaning my kitchen. I am going to be cleaning my oven, my fridge, my cabinets. Basically this is part of my spring cleaning, even though it's May. I was supposed to post this video back in April, but I got a little caught up with a few things, so I wasn't able to film it then. So we're gonna go ahead and post it now. But before we get started on cleaning, I actually wanted to share with you some of the products that I'm going to be using. I know that I always get questions because sometimes I forget to kind of show the products as I'm cleaning, but I'm going to give you a quick look on what I'm going to be using so far throughout the whole video. All of these products will be linked down below as well, so be sure to check the description box as well for you to see exactly what I'll be cleaning with. This is going to be my first time using this Murphy's wood cleaner. I'm going to be using this to clean my cabinets. This is for my stainless steel, to polish those. The Easy Off is great for oven, so that's what I like to use. I'm going to be using this Clorox disinfecting all-purpose cleaner for my countertops. Barkeeper's Friend is a really good one to remove any grime or dirt in different areas. The scraper is going to be used on my oven top. Baking soda, I didn't really use that one as much. Dawn Power Wash is another thing that I use as well. Disinfectant spray, just to keep everything, you know, clean and whatever. But this is what I'm going to be using. So we're actually going to get started here by cleaning my cabinets, and I am using the Murphy's wood cleaner to clean those. I don't know, I didn't like the smell for this, and I felt like it kind of left some streaks behind, but it was still a good way to clean. It removed some of the shine that usually is on the cabinets, especially like on top of the microwave where you can have like oil splatters and everything. So I really liked it for that. But yeah, it's not that bad, but probably not going to be using that as much on my wood cleaners. I think any other cleaner should be just fine, but it was a good one to try out as well.
Oh, what a total disaster. Eye of the storm doesn't fit at all. Do I wanna go faster? Run away to the edge of time, acting like nobody's out of heavy for you. We can run away together, so divine, acting like nobody's out of heavy for you. If blue is my color, Novocaines when I need it right now. I'll take another. Numb, but I'm due to find out. If blue is my color, we can run away to the edge of time, acting like nobody's out of heavy for you. We can run away together, so divine, acting like nobody's out of heavy for you.
So with my cabinets cleaned, we're now moving on to the lower side of the kitchen. I am starting off by cleaning my oven, and as I mentioned in the beginning, I'm going to be using the Easy Off cleaner to clean this area. I really like this because it cleans pretty quickly and without having to use too many different products. It is very chemically, so you definitely want to have the area be well ventilated when you use it, because it will, like, it does have a really strong smell to it, but I really love it. So as you saw before, I started off by preheating the oven to 200 degrees, after which I turned off the oven, and then I sprayed a generous amount of the product all over my oven, just to make sure that it's fully coated in there, because the oven was really dirty in this occasion. And then after that, I let it sit. This time I let it sit for a little bit longer, about 10 minutes, and then once the timer went off, then I just start cleaning it up. Now the oven cleaner does really good at cleaning and removing a lot of the stains, but there are sometimes when, you know, some things might be caught and still won't come off even after the cleaning. So usually in those instances, I'll go back in with another cleaner like the pink stuff and whatnot, just to remove anything that might be still stuck on there, and you'll see me doing that here later. Now one thing that I did not do here is that I completely did not film myself cleaning the racks for this thing. I was a little all over the place when I filmed this, so you'll notice that I didn't film the racks, and I forgot to film like an after shot of this, to show you guys like how it looks like after I finished cleaning. But it turned out really good, and I'll be showing that in another video because my oven is dirty again and I need to deep clean it. So just in case you're one of those people who like really likes to see the before and after shots, you're not gonna see it here, but yeah, it did a good job nonetheless.
Everybody tryna go, yeah, the party jumping off. Hey, we putting on a show, tryna catch a vibe. We do this every time, like na 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 na. Feeling like I'm on the highway, cause everything been going my way. And now they looking at me sideways. I'm like na 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 na. This is where I wanna be, na na na. Never ever gonna leave, na na. This is where I wanna stay, nah, nah, nah. I could do this every day, nah, nah, nah. It don't matter what they say. I'm like, nah, 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 nah. Say, hey, I've been on the wave. It's a party, make a toast. It's a party every day. So anywhere you go, all across the coast, we do it every time. Like, nah, 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 nah. I got nothing but the highlights. Can't believe that this is my life. I'm only living on the bright side. I'm like na 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 na. This is where I wanna be. Na na na. Never ever gonna leave. Na na na. You ain't gonna get it from me. I'm like na 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 na.
stovetop needed some really good scrubbing, so I'm using this scraper to remove some of the stuck on stains that didn't really come off when I used the pink stuff. For some reason, even after scraping, the rings were still there, so I decided to bring in the barkeeper's friend to see if that would remove anything that was left over, but for some reason I wasn't able to get everything out. Let me know down below if you know exactly why I wasn't able to remove everything, and if you have a certain way that you clean yours to where it when you're done it's like new again, which is what I was trying to achieve with this, is that I wanted it to look like new again with no rings, but for some reason I couldn't get that out of there. Can't forget the size of the oven. I'm just using a knife and my rug to be able to get in between like on the sides of the oven here and just remove what might be there, just to make sure that everything is completely and absolutely clean. I kind of have a funny slash crazy story of how I got these stains under my cabinet. So a while back, I noticed that my blender cup had some white stains in it even after I cleaned it a few times. So I thought, why not use baking soda and vinegar to clean it, right? Baking soda and vinegar are like a power cleaning couple. They just do everything. So I was like, maybe they would remove these stains from my cup if I use them together. So can you please tell me why I thought it was a good idea to blend that mixture together? Man, I was like, okay, if I blend it, then it actually would just clean it really well. So I put the mixture in the cup, and then I put them on the blender to blend, and when I turned it on, guys, this thing blew up. The cup exploded. I was so shocked. Luckily nobody got hurt. The only thing that was hurt or damaged was my finger, because I was actually holding the cup while it was blending, so my finger was impacted by it. I actually ended up losing the nail out of my left finger because I was holding the cup. I didn't lose it immediately when the explosion happened. I actually lost it maybe a week afterwards, because the nail just got damaged from that. I don't know how it happened, but my nail just got damaged from it. So now though it's been a few weeks, my nail has completely grown back and it's fine. But my goodness, I never knew that putting together vinegar and baking soda and blending that thing would result in an explosion. Okay. That was my science lesson of that day, and I'm not trying any new experiments now. I'm just gonna be Googling first before I do anything crazy like that. Let me know in the comments if you've done anything crazy like this to clean your house, if you've done some sort of mixture or done some sort of combination that you thought was gonna work really well, but it ended up blowing up in your face like mine did.
Sound. I'ma keep on running. I'm never gonna come back down. 'Cause if we never stop, tell me how they gonna get to now, swinging from the rafters. Cause if we never stop, tell me how they gonna get to us. Yeah, we can climb the rocks, see the bottom through a cloud of dust. Take me to the top, I wanna live up on the mountain. Take me to the top, no I won't stop. You take me to the top. You take me to the top. You take me to the top. Take me to the top. You 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 take me to the top.
Okay, so now we're moving on to cleaning my fridge. I've already taken out some of the items that are in there, and I'm gonna start cleaning everything in there because it was a bit of a mess. Now guys, you will notice in the following clips that there are some parts where it's gonna be like really yellow and dark. Usually when I'm filming my fridge, I don't really get the best light in my apartment, but when I'm filming my fridge, you know, it can be really bright when I open the door, and so I usually have to turn down the brightness, and that just messes up everything else. So just bear with me on that. You know, one funny thing actually is I'm using my camera to film here, and I ended up breaking my camera again. I broke it earlier this year, and then I took it in, had it fixed, and then I broke it again. This time I didn't even take it. I just felt a little disappointed because of the fact that I broke it twice in 1 year. And now I have to film using my phone, which is not really bad, but I think sometimes those things can be really, really discouraging, especially as a content creator. I feel like I'm always kind of in this place where I'm comparing myself to other women, other moms on social media, especially because I'm always like, gosh, I feel like I've been going through a lot of different challenges, and I feel like every single time it's like, oh, one thing happens and I feel like I'm on cloud 9, and then something else comes about. And I think it's definitely been a really interesting time in my life, definitely a great learning experience, and I have definitely seen a lot of growth in my life this last few years. But I would be lying if I said that, you know, there are times when I will be lying if I said that I don't feel behind, you know. Sometimes I feel like I am, you know, kind of trying to play catch up with other moms on social media, especially, you know, when you're like posting cleaning videos, you see other moms posting, you know, their videos, and I'm like, people have already like posted their spring cleaning videos, and here I am in May posting mine, just trying to play this game of catch up. But the worst thing is that I'm not really competing with anyone. Like, those women are not competing with me. I'm not competing with them. But it's so easy when you look at social media to just feel like you are competing with people, or feel like they're doing way better than you are because of what they're sharing. Social media is definitely, it can be quite a deceptive tool sometimes, because you can see people's highlight reels and think that that's their life, but it's not. You know, we are all going through challenges. We are all going through struggles. Social media just makes it easy to show the good stuff that is going on in your life, whether it's nice things or, you know, nice accomplishments. Social media just makes it a lot easier to show those things than it does to show the struggles and the challenges. But I want you to know, especially if you watch my videos and you think that I'm doing really well, or that I'm, you know, successful and all of that other stuff, like, I am struggling, girl. Okay, I am struggling with everything: motherhood, keeping my house clean, taking care of my kids, co-parenting, the whole nine. I am struggling with all of it. But I am trusting God, and I'm learning even more during these experiences just to trust God and to know that He is in control, that my life is exactly where it needs to be. This is the stage that I'm supposed to be in at this time in my life. Based on the choices that I've made, based on the things that have happened, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I thank God that I'm alive, that I'm here, that I have, the things that I have, and that I can strive for more. And that's what I'm hoping to do a lot more this time. But I'm definitely learning more and more not to compare my life with other people's highlight reels, not to look down on myself and think that I'm doing worse than other people because they're not showing their struggles. And I just want to encourage you, if you're in that same boat where you feel like you're just going through a tough time, but everywhere you look, everybody's happy and smiling and it seems like they're progressing, but you're just stuck. I just want to encourage you that don't stay in that mindset. Get off of social media, stay in your, find out what you need to do to fix your life. But no, don't feel like you're stuck. You're exactly where you need to be.
You see this dress, you got it. This fits so good, you flaunt it. How you get so iconic? I see you, babe. Can't wait for later. My favorite flavor, like blue lifesaver. Can't get enough of you. Come on and show what you know. Your feet, casual masterpiece. You stand out so low key. Come on, make a scene. There's no doubt it's what you're made to do. Go all out, go shout it from the roof. Come on and show what you know.
Of comparing ourselves to others, I've actually been working on a lot of different projects around my home, and it has taken me a lot of time just to finish it. Mostly because I've definitely been stuck in this place of perfection where it's like I want it to be perfect. I want it to have all of the bells and whistles, because that's what everybody else shows on social media. It's when you see the makeovers, you see all this nice decor and all these other fun things, and I've just been kind of stuck at this place where I'm like, oh, I need to buy this, I need to buy that, and then I buy those things and it's like not enough, or you gotta get another thing, or you gotta change it up again once you see somebody else post another video or another picture and you're like, oh, that looks a lot better, I like that idea. And I am definitely working on stopping that. Like, stop comparing yourself, stop comparing your house, stop trying to have what other people have. That is definitely a challenge, especially when you post on social media, because you want to seem like you're not missing out. Like, it seems like at this point, honestly, everybody has the same decor. You know, everybody has the same items, because we see people post and we're like, oh, I like that, I want that, so you go and buy it, and then you introduce it to your audience. And I've definitely started doing that, and I hate that I do that. I definitely want to, you know, change that and stop just trying to be like everybody else, you know. But it definitely is a bit of a pressured situation that I've definitely put on myself, but also that I feel like is, you know, is there, where you feel like you have to have certain things, you have to have certain decor, you know, for your house to look like everybody else's does on the internet. You know. But I'm almost done with my projects. I actually finished up my kids' bedroom, which hopefully I'll be posting this month. And then I am finishing up my living room as well. I also want to finish up my bedroom and everything. I started that project a while ago, but I haven't finished it yet. Makeovers definitely take time, they take a lot of money. So, you know, the social media, it shows, oh, this week I started and I'm done next week, but that's not usually how it happens. You know, you have to account for the cost and the time to, you know, find your style and all of that good stuff. But hopefully I'll be getting those out to you guys soon. That's one of the reasons why I really haven't really been posting a lot, because I've just wanted to keep some of those projects on the down low. Like, I didn't want to tell you guys until I felt like everything was ready to go, that it was perfect. But I don't want to live my life waiting for perfection. I don't want to live my life waiting for things to look a certain way, just so I can impress you guys. And I don't want to be that channel who is just about impressing my followers with the things that I have, even though I honestly have kind of fallen into that trap a bit, of trying to buy nice things in an attempt to make myself look a certain way to my followers. I don't want that. I want to show God's love. I want to live a life that is simple and that shows, you know, that I am a Christian woman, not just somebody who is controlled by her desires or controlled by material things. But it's definitely a struggle. It's definitely a work in progress. So if you see that here in the next few videos, please understand that I'm working on it. But I also don't want you to look at my videos and think that you also now have to go into debt or buy all of these things just so you can be able to have what I have, because that's what I've shown. Like, social media can be really deceiving. So yeah, just wanted to like share that with you guys.
Flickering on the floor and mellow yellow clouds in the morning. Ready for the day, hear it calling. Catch your breath before you falling. East side to west side, I'm coming. Going hot like a roller coaster. Stretching time 'cause it don't stop for you. Keep it together, play it right. This is how you come to life. Turn another page, write your story. Chasing better days, not the glory. Talking about the glory. Don't flinch, don't blink, don't fear. Keep on, those skies will clear in the morning. Feel it every morning. East side to west side, I'm coming. Going hot like a roller coaster. Stretching time 'cause it don't stop for you. Keep it together, play it right. This is how you come to life. East side to
Speaking of social media influences, so I decided to finally buy this cleaning brush after I seen it a lot of times on different videos on TikTok. I wanted to see how he would do as a cleaning agent to clean those areas that usually you can't really get into very well with a sponge. And I really like it, honestly. It does a really good job of cleaning, especially here in the sink. You know, you have those little spots that you can't really clean very well. But yeah, I really like it. It has like different brushes that you can use for different areas. So like a small not a small but a flat brush, and then it has a dome one to kind of reach the areas that I'm cleaning right now. So I really like this one. I thought it was a really good purchase to have. And like with everything else, all the other cleaning products, I will have this link down below if you feel like you could have this, if you could, you know, have some use for this item. By the way, guys, in other videos I talked to you guys about my blog and shared with you that I had lost my original blog, which was singlemommy-winning.com. I also set up my new blog, which is favesmatini.com, and I actually have been really enjoying blogging. I love blogging. I love writing. It really is an opportunity for me to just let my thoughts out and share my experiences. So if you have not yet, be sure to check out my blog, faithmatini.com. I usually blog about my single motherhood journey. I've been very vocal about, my struggles, dealing with depression, dealing with, co-parenting issues and whatnot, mostly because I know that other women are also struggling with those things. So I want to be able to show my experiences and show how God is, kind of working through this situation for me. I also blog about toddler life. I share some of the things that I'm learning as a toddler mom to two boys. I am gonna be doing a lot more blogging about homemaking, which I also have some videos planned out for this channel as well, so be sure to stay tuned for those videos. And then I am also blogging about some new finds, and that is where what I was talking about before, where you're trying to buy things that you find online and promoting it to your own subscribers come in. I'm definitely learning not to be more of a consumerist, but I am definitely going to be sharing with you guys some of the things that I find, just in case you're also interested in buying those things. So be sure to check out my blog if you haven't done so.
It's over now before it began. Ooh, I never said you would be easy, my friend. Ooh, and so we're lying here, we made this bed. Ooh, and I could try to, but I wouldn't know what to say. And if I told you, could you hear it anyway? And so we're sleeping in this mess that we made. These days, everything is black and white. The grays fill out to the sidelines. Eyes closed, maybe we can see the color. We'll dream everything is beautiful, and then maybe we can make it so deep down. We're dreaming in color.
This part is not sponsored. I actually bought this rugs by myself here, but I wanted to share with you guys. I've been wanting to get a rug for my kitchen area because I feel like it's gonna kind of help me with cleaning, not having to mop every day. So I checked into the raggable rugs. I've seen a lot of commercials about this, and I wanted to see how good they are, because you can actually wash the rug in your washing machine. So I bought one. The one that I bought was a little big. I bought the 2.5 by 10 feet, which is definitely a long rug, but I felt like it would be perfect for my area. I've also read some reviews about these rugs that if you wash them they shrink. So I thought maybe if I got a longer rug, then if it shrunk, it wouldn't really be too much of a problem. But I have actually washed it, and it hasn't really shrunk. It was pretty easy to wash. Putting it together is definitely a chore, because you have to align the actual rug to this Velcro part which goes underneath, and it can be kind of a pain trying to align it together. But I actually really liked it. After the first day, I really liked it. I was actually planning on returning it, but I decided that I was gonna keep it because I liked how it looked with the kitchen. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, because I was definitely kind of torn into not really sure exactly what my feelings were about it. But after washing it, I definitely keeping it, of course. But it is definitely a great rug. I actually bought another one also for my living room, which you'll see when I show you guys my living room video. But yeah, it's a great rug. I like it. I will leave the exact one that I bought down below for you, just in case you're interested in buying it as well.
You wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.
Guys, we are finally done with deep cleaning my kitchen in May. No, I actually deep cleaned it in April, but I finished editing in May. So let me know in the comments what you thought about this video. If you liked it, if it encouraged you, be sure to let me know that in the comments. Also, let me know what you think about this rug. I definitely had mixed feelings in the beginning, but I am liking it a lot more now. There are some areas here that I didn't really share with you guys, that I didn't really clean as much as I wanted to, but I will be doing another kitchen deep clean video to clean some of those areas. So be sure to stay tuned for those videos. Don't forget to check out my blog at favesmatini.com. And once again, if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.
Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.